Welcome to Buckman's Model Mania. Today we're going to be working on stage 10 of the Alien from Agora. I lose my mind every time I do that because there's Agora, there's D'Agostini, there's Fan Home, which is D'Agostini, no longer Eagle Moss. But every time I start to say that, I'm like, which one is it? So, already got the parts laid out. We got 10.1, 10.2, or no, 10.1, 10.2, 10.3, 10.4, part 4 here will be used later. Not sure about 5 and 6. This is actually part of the neck, and this is metal, and it's pretty impressive because threads are already cut. This is going to be how the head, which is going to weigh a ton, is going to be attached to the top of the body. So the first thing, similar to another stage, I forget which one, I'm not even going to guess at it. We plug in these pipes, similar to every other stage with these pipes. There's a ton of pipes. So I'm going to go ahead and just flap my gums while I'm putting glue in here into each one of these spot grooves for the slots for the tabs to go into. Make sure I get enough into each one. I've mentioned that before because you don't want these things to pop off. I actually had one pop off in a video. I mentioned it and I talked about it. I went back, you put enough glue in here. You want to saturate it while not oversaturating it to where the glue is actually going to flow out and, for one, get all over the surface of your model, and 2, glue you to the model. You don't want the glue on the surface of the model. It looks really ugly then. I know, I've put super glue on models, had it seep out, and it just looks terrible. So come on, I had you in here before. Shift it up just a hair. I didn't put glue up here, usually I would. Just push this in. Nice thing about super glue, it sets in about 15 seconds, at least initially. Takes a couple hours to 24 hours to cure, but it will grab hold and hold it in place pretty quickly. Thought I felt something slip off there. It's just my hand moving along the pipes that are already up there, the large pipes. I don't see, it almost looks like there's a pin there. There is not. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on the end of this pipe here. And right in here, where it's going to sit against it, against the rest of the head. And push that into place. Needs to be held in right here. And again, just similar to the other side, there's a flat spot there on the bottom of this one. I wonder, just out of curiosity, I do believe that's how it goes together. It is. Very cool. Hadn't even thought about that before. Let me throw a little bit more glue in here. That is one thing about leaving the glue bottle open for so long. It's starting to get coated pretty good, the tip. So I'm going to have to do some serious cleanup when I stop for the day. Put a liberal amount of glue. And again, I mentioned this on the exact same part on the other side. Don't be me. Never even test fit it. I don't forget to test fit when I'm building a regular model like plastic, or, as is my bent a lot of times, wooden models. Wooden models, you got to test fit because you're building it yourself, or you're making a lot of the pieces. Plastic models, I don't forget because I put them on, take them off. It's not like these that they're completely finished for you, and all you got to do is put them together. And there are people who will paint these. I tend not to do a whole lot of modification to these. They already take enough time, they already cost enough that I don't like the idea of adding a bunch of cost to them by making a whole lot of mods. So that's push in there, push in there. And push this together, hold these in. A couple of spots that it needs to be held in. Let me move the page on the tab. Or on the tablet. See, that's one of the things I don't like right there. You can see where that was connected to a rubberized screw before. I don't like seeing where the connection points were on Partworks because there's nothing I can do about it. This part's left over, similar to this part here. You can tell that they're different because the pins point opposite directions. I almost wonder if they're going to hook together. Last thing in this step of the build is it says to drop this washer, which is conical. It is not flat. You can see the edges slant a little bit, and you want to drop it in here, and it's actually rubberized a little bit. You want to drop it in here with this slanted side, the narrow side on the bottom, and that is all there is to do in this stage. Stage 10 was a really quick stage. Stage 11 and 12, which are coming up, which will be in the next few days, I think are going to be longer stages because we're going to actually, I believe, I'm just guessing, I've kind of thumbed through the book, using a tablet, but I think it's actually going to be putting the rest of the head together, the whole, combining it all into one piece. So I hope you stick around and or come back and see that in the next couple of days. So I hope you're enjoying this build. I'm having a good time with it. Like, subscribe, leave comments. I try to answer all comments. Come on over to Hobby Time Modelers on YouTube, Facebook, and Discord and see what we're up to. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Have a great day. Have a great day tomorrow. And I will catch you on the next video.